the end of the day, leadership is fundamentally about mission. And there are different kinds of leaders. There are dictatorial kinds, there's collaborative kinds, and no leadership style is necessarily right or wrong. You got to understand your audience. You got to lead through your own personality, of course. But leadership is about mission. So whatever way you use as a leader to inspire people to the mission, that's the difference. And what we thought about was, what are the things that we loved about the military? What are the things we loved about the chaplaincy, and specifically because Vicky was a partner in this as well. And what we loved was the fact that most of the military are 18 to 22-year-olds who are trying to find their way in life. And so we said, where else can we go and do that and kind of help guide, inspire the Lord would lead those 18 to 22-year-olds who have and most of them, thank God, have a long life ahead of them to have impact for the kingdom of God. Where can we go do that? And so, we did the Venn diagrams. We thought about all the options, and we said, well, why don't we just see about Christian higher education? Now, my assumption was that, I got a PhD a few years prior because I wanted to be prepared for whatever. My assumption was that maybe I would go be a professor someplace. It really wasn't, to be a president. But as I professionally started thinking about, well, what are the things I liked about the last few jobs I've had? It was leading a team of high caliber men and women to lead others toward a mission that makes a difference in the world. And so I was like, all right, maybe I'll just try to apply to be a president and see what happens. And so I told the board of trustees and the search committee before them at Charleston Southern. I said, I don't know what kind of crazy person would pick an Air Force chaplain to be your president, but this is on you. And so they said, okay, we want you to be our president. And I said, thank God. And it was a phenomenal 5 years.